Hi everyone, Dr. Hallam here. I'm going to walk through the rigorous curriculum design project that you'll be working on with your team. First off, let me show you the spreadsheet. You'll be able to access this spreadsheet by January 13th. This will be how you know who is in your team, meeting dates and times, all of the above, and your links. It will be finalized by that time, but I think we're finalizing it on the 11th. I'll share this out again just for that organizational structure as well. This will be posted as an announcement on our board. I will also share with you on that Sunday or by that Sunday the planning organizer. This is where you will input all of your information. Each of you will have a color. So if there's 4 of you in the team, 1 of you will be yellow, 1 will be green, red, and blue. As you work through the entire unit week by week, you'll continue adding to your color. Week 3 does not have colors. You'll be working on that as a team and putting everything together. But starting off in week 1, let me go back to our instructions here. Part 1 directions. First off, you need to read chapters 1 through 7 of Rigorous Curriculum Design and then the article Questioning the Questions. This will get you set up. I also have access or video on how to access HMH, which is our textbook in Coweta County Schools for language arts, how to access that online textbook as a resource for 9th grade literature. If you cannot get that to work, I work with the curriculum team at county office to see if we can get you access to view that. I know my special education teachers in my building are able to access the book, or access certain classes. Again, if you have issues, please let me know. Moving on of things that you're going to do to prepare for your team meeting and then also participate in that team meeting in week 1. You're going to identify priority standards. So each of you will select a standard that you want to focus on. Keep in mind, this is on short stories. So keep that topic in mind. Don't branch out everywhere, focusing in on short stories. And when we go to that template, I'll show you where those standards are. You will then unwrap those standards. Again, this is referenced in the textbook, pages 99 to 101, on how to do that, as well as unwrapping them in the graphic organizer. So typically a 3-column table of concepts, skills, and then Bloom's and or depth of knowledge levels are noted there. Again, in that template, there are links to help you get there. Some of the supporting standards, we'll connect those things. So things taught in daily lessons as instructional scaffolding to the priority standards. What other standards might you need to bring in so that they can understand how to do that work right now? And then essential questions, big ideas. All of this you'll be working through in advance or with your team, depending on the task that is given. You will submit, so complete part 1 with any revisions needed as agreed upon with your team, and finalize that in the document by 11:59 p.m. the day before your next week 2 meeting. So keep that in mind. I'm going to go over to the template now so you can see exactly what's expected. Here is a link to the 9th grade literature standards. Again, this is a short stories unit for 6 weeks in 9th grade literature. Keep in mind, our literature classes at the high school level are an hour and a half each day. We are on that block schedule. Moving on, supporting standards. There's your short story standards for the state of Georgia, as well as your boxes below. There is a link for Bloom's taxonomy versus Webb's depth of knowledge. This is where you're noting all of that. This is the graphic organizer I explained. And then essential questions, corresponding big ideas. You'll be adding all of that for week 1.